Despite looking complex, the ACE combat system is actually quite easy to get working. The basic layout is this. This side with the most pins, that is your output side, and this side here is your input side. You also have a save reset button here, and then you have these two adjustment settings, as well as this jumper, which jumpers from battle mode and move it over one pin there to race mode. Most of you are going to want to start out in race mode as it's the simplest way to get this working. The potentiometers here adjust rate and time. Time in race mode is how long your aircraft's motor pulses after you're shot down, and rate does nothing. In battle mode, rate adjusts how much your servos move as you're taking damage, therefore getting shot, where time is how long it takes to shoot you down. So if you turn it all the way back, it only takes 3.5 to 4 seconds to shoot you down. If you turn it all the way up, it takes 8 seconds. So think of it more like a handicap for different aircraft. So let's bump this back into race mode. So how do I get this thing hooked up? Well, you'll need these. These are just basic jumpers. This is your sensor. These ports are in parallel. It doesn't matter which one you use. I'm going to use this one, and we can see there's signal, positive, negative, signal on this side, so we're going to plug that in here. This is an input here, so I'm going to go here, putting the signal line again on the top. Okay. The gun, that's this, is an output. It also has a jumper, day and night mode. So I'm going to recommend you guys strictly use it in the daytime until you're looking for really close quarters combat at night. Day mode does work at night, but you're looking at being able to hit targets of about 100 to 150 yards away. So it's a really long range shot at night in day mode, whereas in day mode it's about 35 to 40 yards. So again, we have our signal, our power, and our ground like this. So we're going to hook this up here like that. The gun is an output. So we see aileron, elevator, throttle, and G, that is gun. So now that is the basic hookup for the system. But we need to incorporate this into our receiver. Okay, so here we have a basic airplane setup. I've got my speed control, my receiver, and 2 servos, and here I have the ACE combat system. So if I want to integrate the combat system into an airplane, I'm just going to simply take this and unplug my speed control, which would then be an output from the laser combat system. So here where it says T, that's throttle. So we're just going to plug that into here. However, we need an input from that receiver. So I'm just going to take one of these jumpers, hook it back into the throttle channel, and now I'm going to go to the input side here where the T is, that is throttle. Okay, now the combat system is powered up, but you can't shoot. You need to hook up guns. We already have the guns as the output, so now we need to look at guns as the input. That's the G here. So we're just going to hook this jumper here, and then we're going to choose an open channel on a receiver. I like to use the landing gear switch, which is usually on most receivers channel 5, and plug it in there. And then simply when you throw the landing gear switch, this gun will shoot. And that is the basic setup. You're ready to go fly.